next performer is the most talented person I have never seen or heard of. They've accomplished feats that I can't even imagine because they signed up with their real name instead of their stage name, so I didn't get a chance to look them up before the show. They did inform me that they're a proud member and writer for the arcade comedy sketch troupe Fridge Art, and a producer, manager, and performer with the all-queer burlesque troupe The Velvet Hearts. Here, doing something that they promise does not include glitter. Enjoy the magical musings of Michael Sarah Bellum.
That wonderful intro, which I clearly did not write for myself, give you a solid introduction to what I'm going to do, but I have to admit that I've never actually performed a magical act before, which I'm sure you wouldn't be able to tell if I hadn't admitted it. But the important thing is that I had to borrow the wand. So I borrowed it from another burlesque performer. She told me not to. She said it was a burlesque wand specifically and that I shouldn't use it for any sort of magical act, but I think that we can get through this together. I think it'll all work out. I didn't actually know that the show was going to start with card tricks. That was very impressive. I'm sure that all of you were just wowed by the members moving through the crowd and the things that they were able to accomplish there. Just really, really amazing acts. But I want to start out with one of my own. Who here knows a little bit about poker? No. Put your hands down. No one knows about poker. Good, good. That's actually really handy for me because I don't know either. What I do know is that these cards right here, absolute garbage. They mean nothing. They do nothing. But, just like all of us, garbage that does nothing, if we believe, if we give our hopes and our dreams and ourselves over, we can find that I don't remember what this is called. We could be a royal flush. That's what it's called. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. The cards have changed and you are amazed. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, more applause. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You see, when she warned me that this wasn't going to go well, and sorry, I guess the wand doesn't really like pants, or either of the shoes. Well, you don't really need pants to do magic. I'm sure it'll work out. What else do we have here? So you got to bring in strings. I started to try and do this trick where you have 3 ropes of different lengths and then you make them the same length. That was very hard. It was. You can't do that. I don't know how they're doing that. But I did figure this one out. Can you verify that this is just a regular string? Don't touch it, but just verify with your eyes that this is not too close. But just from that distance specifically that this is in fact a regular string. That is in fact a regular string from that distance without touching it. Thank you very much. Now we find, I forgot to tell you that I'm doing magic. Back to the completely regular string, even from a distance. We may find that if we place it inside of a device, such as this, a device that we all have in our homes and our junk drawers and other places that we keep our items, that if we use, again, the magic of belief, our own inner magic, everything that we have within ourselves, we can split the string. But more impressive than splitting, with our hearts, with our minds, all of us sending everything that we have within ourselves, we can bring that string back together, and it is once again returned to its normal form. And you're clapping. You're clapping. And it's amazing. The whole thing is just really, apparently the wand doesn't really like shirts either. Or jackets. Burlesque ones. It's how these things go. Why don't we take ourselves back? You guys remember in the beginning how friendly we were, how happy we were with our cards? Sometimes in life we can feel like less than. We can feel like just a handful of blank cards. Nothing. Empty. Nothing that we can do. But you know what you can do? You can put yourself into situations, weird, very strange situations, and places with poles and rock bands. You can surround yourself with kings. true wonderful kings. And when you surround yourself with kings, you may find that you, yourself, are still blank. Have become a king yourself. Yes, and yes, that's a clapping too. Good, thank you. But being in a room full of kings can be very intimidating. We can be mean, we can be snippy. We've got strong jawlines. So you may instead want to put yourself in a room full of aces. Nicer people, the dragons, the cake. They're good, the aces. And if you put yourself amongst them and you give them all of your belief, you may also find that you yourself are an ace. Yeah. Okay, well, the wand says no shirt either. But I'll tell you what, as I stand here in my drawers, I'm going to bring you one last trick. A drawer. This drawer trick has worked for me exactly, I think, 2 times. So I have high hopes here. Can you confirm that this is, in fact, a completely regular 100% plastic magic coin? From that distance, not coming any closer and not touching it? Yes, it does look like it. And that's on purpose. Yeah. All right. Now, standing here in my drawers with my drawer, I will place this magical plastic, totally normal from exactly that distance coin inside. We will shut it, and we will send it away, just like you would like to send me away this very evening. And just like that, it worked! Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a fantastic group of human beings. Our time together has been as long as it has been, and I think we could both use some time apart.